Last night we have learned about different types of hazards. First one is earthquake. Now you know what is earthquake. Earthquake is the tremendous shock that we experience under the ground. Now earthquake is one of the most destructive natural hazards which may occur any day, anytime, anywhere without any advance warning. Now, the magnetic of the seismic waves due to the earthquake is measured by a seismograph, and its intensity is measured with a Richter scale. As there is a sudden shaking of the earth's crust that consists of several rigid plates, that means there are different plates on the earth which makes this earth. So one of the movement of this, if either of the plate is moving out, then the earthquake is happening. Now earth crust that consists of several rigid plates which create seismic waves. As per plate tectonic theory, according to this theory, drifting of these plates causes earthquake. Drifting means might be there are 2-3 plates one by one. If we keep 4, 5, 6 copies, and if you pull out one of the copy, then the copies will tremble and they may fall down. The same thing is happening under the earth when earthquake occurs. Might be there is a movement in one of the plates, and so this earthquake is occurring. Okay, these are 3 types: divergent, convergent, and transformation. When these plates contact with each other or disperse apart, or stress arise in the crust. That means when they come and collide with each other, or they might be moving away from each other. When you are keeping lots of copies, if you pull copies from both the sides, then there will be gap and something on it will fall down. If you are pushing and one of the copy is moving onto the other copy, then also there will be collision. So same thing is happening under the earth. The point where the slip or the rupture of the plates takes place, that particular point is known as focus of the earthquake. The level of the focus may be either under the surface of the earth or deep below it, or sometime the corresponding points of the surface directly above the focus is known as epicenter. That means under the earth where the occurring have been happened, that is known as focus. But if this book is here, and if I am pulling out this book, then this book will move. But the pulling out, due to the pulling out, it might be happening here, the pulling out. So here it is focus, but at the top it is epicenter. What are the causes of the earthquake? Tectonic movement, volcanic activity, dislocation of the earth's crust, and adjustment of the inner rock beds, and pressure on the gases in the interior. Now, tectonic movement. As the earthquakes are caused by the tectonic movement, the tectonic plate theory, when 2 plates converge from opposite direction, earthquake stays. Converge from opposite directions, earthquake takes place. As I told, if you throw a copy out of the bundle of the copy, then it will fall down. If you push, so same thing happening here. Volcanic activity, when a volcanic eruption is occurring, then a large portion under the earth crust, it becomes empty. Now, when the portion have become empty, ultimately there will be an earthquake after volcanic eruption. Now, what is dislocation of earth crust? As earthquakes may be caused by the dislocation, that means under the earth, the rock beds, they are settling down. If there is any gap, they move and they come closer to each other to fill up those gaps. That time also such earthquakes occur. Adjustment, that also same thing. When SI and Sima and Sila Sima are the rocks beds, the earthquake and there is an adjustment among this Sila and Sima, then also there is an earthquake. Such earthquake is termed as Plutonic earthquake, named after Pluto, who was the Roman god of known as the god of the earth interior. Next one is pressure. Now, as the expansion and contraction of the gases in the under the earth's surface, I have told you earlier that as there is lots of layer coming up one after one layer, so there a pressure is occurring, and as the pressure is occurring, due to the pressure, the water particles that produces gases, heat, and all this occur. All this makes the interior heated up, and so there a pressure is being created, due to which earthquake occurs. Now this pressure best example is in our pressure cooker. When we put something in the pressure cooker and we put it on the heat, when lots of heat is created on the inside the pressure cooker, then whistle it up. Same type of pressure is created under the earth, and the whistle that is occurring, that convert into volcano, but the shake, it is the earthquake. Okay.